A former Reform MP has apologised after he mistook a crew of charity rowers for potential illegal migrants. Rupert Lowe, who now sits as an independent MP, reported this group to the Coast Guard and urged them to intervene. The vessel was in fact an ocean rowing boat crewed by Row 4 MND, a team of 4 who were attempting to row from Land's End to John O'Groats to raise money for motor neurone disease. Well, on Thursday evening, Mr Lowe posted the following on X. Dinghies coming into Great Yarmouth right now. If these are illegal migrants, I'll be using every tool at my disposal to ensure these individuals are deported. And then the following morning, he posted again saying, good news, false alarm. The unknown vessel was charity rowers. He went on to say, I make no apologies over being vigilant for my constituents. And the MP has also pledged £1,000 to the team's fundraiser. Well, I'm joined now by crew member Matthew Parker. Great to see you, Matthew. When did you first realise that you're being mistaken for a possible migrant dinghy?
Over the space of about 30 minutes, we went from wondering why there were so many people on the beach looking at our boat, meandering past them, given we were rowing into the wind and the tide after we'd gone past Great Yarmouth. So a call from the Coast Guard asking us if we'd seen an orange dinghy, which my co-founder of this project, Mike Bates, had worked out because the front end of our boat has a piece of artwork on it that's orange. We were that dinghy that was bobbing about to a drone flying over us and following us for about 10 minutes, to another call from the Coast Guard asking us who we were and what our intentions were, and somebody sending another one of the crew members, Aaron Nebone, an Instagram post, which was Rupert Lowe's Instagram post with a photograph of our boat where we were, suggesting that we were migrants that were somewhere that we shouldn't be. We were all bemused and amused at the same time. It's probably the best way to explain what was going on our side.
Matthew, you're saying that on the coastline, people were turning out to try and spot you.
No, it was just a bit odd. I mean, we've had lots and lots of interest in what we're doing, given the size of the project and the route that we're taking. So it wasn't surprising to see people that were interested. It was just a bit odd that there was a group of people basically walking, stroke running along the coastline, sort of following us. And it took 30 minutes to work out what was going on from that initial, that's a bit strange, to, right, we know what's going on. And it went from people walking along the beach to people with torches, pointing torches at the boat, following us up the coastline. Basically, we subsequently worked out they were obviously, or we assume that they were there in some sort of to encourage us not to come ashore is probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah, all quite surreal. And of course, Rupert Lowe owned up to his mistake and has donated £1,000 to your cause, which is great. And of course, the publicity must have done you some good.
It's remarkable the impact that it's had in so many ways. You know, we spent 18 months kicking this 4-year project off. We're looking to raise £57 million over 4 years to have a real impact on finding a cure for MND, and put a huge amount of energy and our limited resources into getting a profile where more people know about us. And we've gone from a profile perspective, we've gone beyond our wildest dreams in 36 hours, where we've got tens of thousands, in fact, hundreds of thousands of people aware of us. We've been on the news, been on the television, we're on the radio, we're in every single newspaper, we were front page, the front cover. I didn't think I'd ever have a photograph of me on the front cover of a tabloid, but we had that this morning. And then the impact it's had on donation flow has been remarkable as well.
Well, that's great.
We've added another £20,000+ to our total in 24 hours.
Well, that's fantastic, and I'll get you to give the details of where people can donate in a moment. But this isn't the first hiccup you've had, is it? You had to start the whole attempt again at one stage.
Yes, so we decided we were going to 4 rows over 4 years for MND. So circumnavigating the UK, so doing a coastal route, doing arguably the most difficult of coastal rows.